What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Sam Stoll, and today I'm going to be going over how I became an AAU All-American in the 3,000 meters. And this was probably the best race of my life. I ran a multiple second PR. It was quite a big PR, and I would say it was probably the best race of my life. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, here we go. Start of the 3,000 meters. I am in the red and white. I am not on the waterfall. I'm in the inside. But I knew I was going to have to get out quick if I wanted to get into a good position the first 200, because that was usually the main thing that stopped me from performing well as I wanted to in the races, was getting out quick. So I knew I had to get out fast. There I am in the white and red. I'm kind of in the back of the pack, but I'm attached to the pack, so I'm honestly not mad about that, because I feel like usually I'm like all the way back there. But we came through 200, about 32 high, 33 low, perfect. A little fast, but I mean, hey, it's Junior Olympics. What do you gotta expect it to be fast? So we're coming up on 300, and on the straightaway, on the curve I actually moved up quite a bit, and I'm trying to move back up on the straightaway. As you can see, there's a giant chase pack going after that one guy he went out quick. So I don't know what he was doing, but we came through about 107, 108 through 400. So that's quick. That's 428 mile pace, which is insanely quick. Definitely not going to be running that. But I knew that it was going to go out super fast. And that kid, I don't know why it went out so fast. Like, there's just no point. It's a 3,000. Might as well just pace behind someone. That's what I'm trying to do right here. And then my friend Jason takes the lead of this pack, and I go with him because I know he usually gets out pretty fast and usually runs some really good times. So we come through, I think that's 600 meters in about 1:45. So it's pretty quick, and it's pretty strung out already. And there's that one kid who's coming in a little bit late. I guess the start was a little too fast for him. But I'm sitting in third right now. This is like fast, and I think I went out a little bit fast, because I was honestly not expecting me to go out in a 1:42, because that's just honestly insane. But I am just trying to hang in there the best. I got passed by a few kids, but I think the thing that I did really good in these races is honestly kind of just sticking with it, not getting dropped, making moves on the straights. So I was very proud of how I raced it. And we're coming up here on, I think it's 1,000 meters maybe. I know we went through, I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 meters, but I'm not 100% sure on that, because it's 1,000. But I knew that we were going to come through really quick, way faster than I usually practice, and we come through in about 3 minutes, 3:01, about 3:01 through 1K, which, 3:01, that's about 9:03 3K pace, which is actually like fast. Like I have one of my friends who can run that, and he's honestly insane. But for me, my current PR going into this, I think was like a 9:52, 9:53. I'm not 100% sure from regionals, but I was like, this is quick. But I just told myself to hang in there. That one guy, we just went out, got the whole field. There's a giant chase pack behind him. But yeah, this was a fast race, and I was surprised how good I felt up to this point, because usually I'm not feeling this good. So 1,000 meters, and let's see. I'm about to come up on 4 minutes here. The distance, 1,400. We're about to come up on 1,500. So we're gonna see what our split is. We've slowed down pretty significantly, as there's all these kids, and there I am in the red and the white. I'm just trying to stick with this pack, because I feel like that was the big thing. Just do not get dropped. And 420, it was about 419 through 1,400. So we're gonna come and see what this 1,500 meter split is. I don't think it's gonna be anything too crazy, but one thing is that I absolutely flunked on the 1500. My PR was a 427, and I ran like a 446 in the 1500, so that was like awful. But we came through 1500 in about 442. That is absolutely insane, guys. 442 for 1500. That's 4 seconds faster than I ran the final. Which, yes, I got rolled in that final, but it's crazy that I was able to run faster than in the final, and it was only a couple days apart. So, yeah, plus I was sick for that 1500, and I was sick a few days before this. So I was honestly really surprised that I was able to run this well, this far. Like, I was sick. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm sitting in 9th right now. And then I'm about to get passed by this other kid, make it 10th. So 9. So I'm in 10th. And I need to get top 8 to get All-American and medal. So we have 9th, and 8th are both right ahead of me. So I knew it was going to be a close one. And I looks like I'm fading a little bit, but I thought about all the stuff I've worked for, and so I told myself I really need to keep going. And so it's kind of hard to see with this tent, but I passed 2 kids, which I'm pretty sure puts myself into 8th. And so I was like, I just gotta keep pushing for something to 8th, but I get passed again, so I'm in 9th right now. And I knew that if I wanted any chance, I was going to have to pass up this kid or another kid and not let the kid behind me catch me. And that's what I was worried about, because this kid's in my region, and he runs like I think it's 422, might be 424 in the 1500, which is quick. He also runs like a 208, I think, 207, 800 meter, which is, he's speedy. But I knew he had a good kick. And so I knew that I was going to have to drop him earlier in the race. So I'm coming up on 9th. And honestly, I'm in no man's land right now, which is not good, not where I wanted to be. And my head's bobbed a little bit, not very good form. But I'm just telling myself, keep pushing, because this is not good. But let's see, we're coming up on like a minute and a half left of running. No, not a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's about 2.5 minutes left of running. And I'm telling myself, push. Fight through the pain. You can do this. So, 2.5 minutes. I think we have like 2 laps left at this point. And so I'm just really trying to give it my all. And I'm getting gapped. I'm in 9th right now. And I mean, I think I'm gaining a little bit of ground, but these guys have a pretty significant gap on me, so it's kind of crazy. And then, yeah, it's just a really cool experience, because it was in Houston this year, which is where I'm from, so it was really cool. I got to see a lot of my friends compete. There's first place. He's moving. His form is a little wonky. His head's moving crazy, but he's fast, so it's okay. And I'm actually moved up into 8th right here, because if you didn't see on the curve, I forgot to mention this kid dropped out of the race with only about 600 meters left. So I had no idea why he dropped out. I'm assuming he was like, I don't know if he pulled something. I feel like he would have felt that earlier in the race, or if he just mentally, the Texas heat just got to him and he was dying. But this put me into 8th, and I was like, oh my goodness. I saw him drop, and I was like, I thought I was in 7th, but I was in 8th, and so I was like, okay, I can't let 2 people pass me, even though reality was I couldn't let anyone pass me. I knew this kid was probably coming, but I didn't want to look behind me. And I saw Jason, the kid that I mentioned earlier, up ahead. And I was like, okay, I can hawk him down. Let's go. And so I'm coming up on about 200 meters left here. And I might not be able to see it, but I am really pumping my arms. I'm like, let's go. I'm trying to drive my knees into the ground and really push. So we're going to see if I can do it. Miguel, the kid who's in 9th right now, he's pretty far back. I didn't know that, though. And so I was trying to kick right here. I'm kicking it in. I'm trying to drive my knees. I'm trying to drive those arms. I'm trying to open up my stride a little bit. And so I'm about to cock down Jason. And not quite. 9:45. 9:45, y'all. For I think it was like 7-second PR or something. And my first All-American title. It was insane. I was so happy with this performance. I mean, like, All-American was just crazy. But now let's head to the medal ceremony where I get to stand on the podium. I get my All-American patch, which I got to show y'all my All-American patch and my medal. So we'll go to the ceremony thing. We'll go look at that video, and then I'll go show y'all my medal and stuff.
Great job, buddy.
Okay, y'all, here we got the goods. I'm gonna start off with the bib. Install on it my last name. And we got the bib number, all the events I was running. I was seated 10th. I was seated 10th going into the 3K. And I think it was 10th, and I ended up getting 9th, so that was really cool. And I was seated like 6th in the 1500, but I ended up getting rolled, so that was a little disappointed. But God's plan, I thought 1500 was going to be my best chance at medaling, but hey, God had a different plan. So, and the next we got the All-American patch. This is amazing. I have 2 other patches. I have my USATF All-American patch from the 4x8 last year, and then I have just the Junior Olympic patch for USATF. But I definitely love the look of this patch. It's super clean, and this is just, I mean, I had to work so hard for this. This is one of my probably greatest possessions. And then my AAU Nationals medal. This is my second AAU Nationals medal because from cross-country season, I didn't end up getting All-American, but I did end up getting medaling because for cross-country it's a little bit different than track. But it's super neat, super clean. It says Junior Olympic Games right there. So it's a pretty clean medal, I can't lie. And then I have some regional ones, but that's for a different story. And this was just like, I don't know, I love collecting all this stuff. I love collecting my bibs, medals, patches. It's just super fun. But yes, thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe. This is my first video on this channel, so please like, subscribe, comment what I should do next. And I hope y'all have a good cross-country season.